got it. But why is it happening? Out of all the nations on the earth, why is it happening to us? Why are we going through this? If you catch your child consistently looking at certain things, what do? You do what?
Discipline time.
Guess what God is doing to us? On our sisters in regards to those curses. They got a 9 to 5. Working 40 hours a week. And that's what's wrong with us. We ain't concerned with us being cursed as a nation of people. And ain't no other nations going through the curses that we're going because God is facing us with reality. We're out of order when it comes to dealing with Him. What answers you got, bro? Why is Memphis, why in 2022, Memphis ranked the number 1 in homicide? Number 1. Number 1, listen to me. Memphis ranked number 1 when it comes to committing the most homicide in 2022. More than the city of Chicago, Illinois. You can put Memphis and Chicago, Illinois at least 3 to 5 times. What's the reason for all the crime? What's your name, bro? Can you hear me? What's your name?
I'm D.
You D?
Yes, sir.
So what's the reason for all of the crime that go on?
Is it poverty?
Huh?
Is it poverty?
I mean, I'm asking you.
Lack of resources?
So you said lack of resources, right?
Yeah.
So when it comes to blacks, right?
Yeah.
In the United States of America, we, as a nation of people, we spend roughly $2.2 trillion a year on cars, on jewelry, on clothes. So is it really poverty? Why can't we take one of those trillions and start our own bank? Why can't we take one of those trillions and start our own hospital, our own school, so on and so forth? So is it really poverty?
Or is it lack of unity?
You said lack of unity? Let's get that example now. Because the Most High God see the same thing in regards to us. That's right. But even with the unity thing, I'm gonna ask you a question after we read this, because that's part of the problem, lack of unity. Read what you got. The book of Zephaniah, chapter 2 and verse 1. Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together. All nations not desired. So what nation is not desired on the face of the earth?
This one?
Us. Yeah. We a nation. But what did God tell us to do? He told us to what? Read it again. Gather yourselves together. What God tell us? Just like that, you just said that? So, in regards to unity, can we gather together with anybody? So if we business savvy, if we business minded, we're trying to create this bank with the money that we accumulated for the entire year. Can we make a business strategy or come up with a business opportunity for somebody that's always occupied with robbing, stealing, killing? So how, give me 1 Corinthians 1 verse 10. So who are the people that we must gather or unify with? Huh? Yeah, our brothers and sisters, but I just gave you an explanation.
Yeah, but we can't. Yeah, so who we gonna do with this?
Yeah.
Who is it?
Who is it?
Yeah.
We finna help you out. Because that's a question that God had, so we can start asking these questions and finding the answers out of the book that everybody turn away or walk away from. Read what you got. Look at the 1 Corinthians, chapter 1 and verse 10. Now I beseech you, brethren, by the name of our Lord. It says, I beseech you who? Brethren. You see that it's still dealing with relatives. Read. By the name of our Lord, Jesus Christ, that ye all speak the same thing. So we must come together and we got to be able to speak the same thing. Good. Meaning no division when it comes to our language or understanding of what we're delivering our message. Read. And that there be no division. No what? No division. What's the nations. There's 18 nations in the Bible. There's 18 nations also in the earth. Who is the most divided nation of people?
You know? You already know.
Huh?
It's us, man.
Why though? Why are we the most divided?
There ain't no trust amongst us, man.
Why? I'm asking why? Why there ain't no trust amongst us? Because it's evident, we can see all around us the problem.
Right.
But why is it happening out of all the nations on the earth? Why is it happening to us? Why are we going through this? Huh? Would you like to know?
Yeah, let me know.
Give me Deuteronomy 28. 28 and verse 15. Read what you got when you get it. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Where can we find God's voice? The Bible.
That's right.
That's right.
To observe, to do all his
To
commandments.
observe and what?
To do.
It's to do. What type of word is do? It's so it says you must listen to God's voice, which is, you said the Bible, right? Which is the Bible, and do. Read.
All his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day.
When?
This day.
So we're supposed to listen to God's voice and God's commandments and do them when? Right now. Right. So now your next question should be, what are some commandments we're supposed to be doing right now, right? Because the reason why that should be your next question, we're going to read further down. Read.
That all these curses,
Here's me.
and statutes I command you this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
It says, if we didn't want to listen to God's voice, which is the Bible, and do the actions, put the actions behind the commandments that he gave us, he said he was going to do what terms? Huh? What we just read?
Let me know.
Read it again. That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
It says all these curses. What are some of the curses that overcame us to this day? Sickness. What else? When you look around, what do we suffer from?
Man. Lack of trust, lack of unity.
Lack of unity.
Shit.
Huh?
I don't know. I guess it's a target on our back from ourselves,
It's
man.
no, it's a target on our back. Because, are you a parent?
Yeah.
You're a parent. You got rules and regulations to your house, right? How old is your oldest child, if you don't mind me asking? 4 years old. Can your oldest child watch anything on the TV? So, if you catch her watching certain type of things on social media, because the kids, they love their phone. I got a 4-year-old as well. That phone and them, they like to be one with. So certain things just pop up. So if you catch your child consistently looking at certain things, what do?
It's discipline time, man.
You do what?
It's discipline time.
Good. Guess what God is doing to us? It's discipline time for us. That's the reason why. You see our sisters right here? They don't supposed to be out here without brothers. They're supposed to have protection. It was at one point where the sisters, they didn't walk everywhere that they wanted to go. Guess how they got there? Huh? No? They was carried there. They was just that delicate to where their feet didn't touch the ground. Guess what? In today's time, guess what the Lord put up on our sisters in regards to those curses? They got a 9 to 5, working 40 hours a week in a warehouse, which is modern day slavery. You see how far we done came as a nation of people? That goes back to that lack of unity, that lack of respect. Because if we can't have that respect amongst each other, how possibly can God deal with us in the right manner? why we got these curses. Real quick, give me Deuteronomy.
Let me take this phone call.
Read Deuteronomy 28:15 again. Read it again.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments, his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
And that's what's wrong with us. We ain't concerned with us being cursed as a nation of people. We feel like we on Beale Street. Hey, I'm going to get tipsy. I'm going to pull up. I'm going to fire the blood up. I'm going to feel good. And I'm going to go back to misery. We are content with living the miserable lives. God call them curses though. And ain't no other nations going through the curses that we're going because God is facing us with reality. We're out of order when it comes to dealing with him. And nobody want to hear it. But give me Deuteronomy. Read on. Curse shall be in the field. City in the field. Read.
Curse shall thou be in the city. And curse shall thou be in the field.
It says, curse shall thou be in the city. Who cursed in the city of Memphis? What's your name, bro? Who? Don? Who cursed in the city of Memphis? Us. Alright, it says, curse shall thou be in the city. Read.
And curse shall thou be in the field.
It says, curse shall thou be in the field. Don, real quick. Come up here real quick. Who was cursed in the field? Right here. Huh? So we was cursed in the field. How was we cursed in the field? You can do Deuteronomy 28 verse 50. How was we cursed in the field?
See, dog.
Huh? How was we cursed in the field? Slaves, right? These are actual artifacts that's in museums. Meaning this actually happened. This is actually a part of our history. This ain't all of our history. This is a part of our history. Y'all young men, real quick, what's y'all name? What's your name? Don, don't leave, Don. I got more questions I gotta ask you. What's your name? Ray. What's your name, Ray? Who? DJ. So Don said we was cursed in slavery. Do you believe that? Do you believe we went through this as a nation of people? I'm talking to y'all, man. Y'all check each other's chains out, bro. Come on, man. So, hey, did this actually happen to us, right? See, you don't even know what's in front of you. Did this actually happen to us as a nation of people? You don't have great grandparents?
That's what they tell us.
That's what they tell us. But how can you prove it otherwise? You know how? We read about it. Right now, it says, curse shall thou be what?
Curse shall thou be in the city. And curse shall thou be in the field.
It says, curse shall thou be in the field. You know how we was cursed in the field, Don? Read verse 50.
Verse 50. A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the oath.
It says, it's going to be a nation that don't give a damn about the old of our generation of people. Read.
Nor show favor to the young.
Nor show favor to the young. You know, in slavery in the 18 and 1900s, have you ever heard gator bait? You never heard of it? Would you like to know what gator bait means? Huh? The kids, the infants, the toddlers. That's how you get your gator boots. That was created back then. Guess what else they made? Guess what else they made out of boots? The slave skin.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models.